Well, folks, what a grand day it is. Look at that lovely sky. Not that intense blue that we have had the last couple of weeks, which I'm not complaining about, but it is much nicer for me to have a bit of white cloud and a little bit of haziness perhaps than dry roads, of course. I do enjoy that. As you noticed, this road is supposedly closed. However, we are going to see if we can get through, because this is a lovely little cut-off. Otherwise we have to go a long way round, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go and see if we can actually get over that canal bridge, which I think it's a canal bridge which is closed off. It's probably been run into again, and as it was a year or so ago, I think it was, when a lot of the wall was demolished. Get past this bit, and then we'll see where we are. And this ride is, whilst the journey is more important to me than the destination. In fact, we do have a destination in mind. No, here's our road closure. Right, bear with. Well, there is a gap, but it does mean going down onto this bit of rough track. However, we do have the new 80/20 rear tyre, don't we? We haven't got the front tyre yet, but there's a bit of a ledge, a concrete ledge, to get back up onto the road again. So it's going to make a lot of... Oof. We're up. Right, just over on the left is where the canal bridge has gone. I think it's just tumbled into the water. And how long that's going to take to repair, I don't know. However, can we get through the other end? That's all we got here. We've got to get through now. Oh, looks promising. Yes, we're through. Hooray. So yes, these are the little lanes I enjoy to ride along. I don't care for your fast A roads, not too keen on fast B roads at all. I much prefer the small lanes, as you might expect. Bit breezy, as you can see. That key fob is flapping about rather. Do something about that. Well, from the title of this particular video, which is a cross-country ride, or cross-country run perhaps, and in fact the idea is to just run across some nice country lanes and just enjoy life on such a lovely day. And thank you very much for joining me. I hope you can stay for the end to see where we actually end up. Not sure actually at this point. I wasn't quite where I was going to be going, but then I made the decision about halfway through. So let's see where it takes us. Just such a lovely day, just about riding. Living close to this lovely countryside, of course, means I don't have to ride through any towns or anything to get here. I can just enjoy the lanes right from home, which is perfect for me. I'll be heading up a bit higher now, so a bit of a climb. And some of you may have noticed that the exhaust from the motorcycle is actually louder than it used to be. Well, that's because now I tend to leave the volume of that of the engine and it's all sound as it is recorded. In the past, I used to tone it down to about 40%, 35%, make around about the as you know, I don't yetter away as I'm riding. It's not the way I do things. I prefer to watch the video back a few times and just take in what I'm seeing, because when you ride, whilst you see, obviously you see a lot, it's surprising when you watch the video again, the things you didn't notice, perhaps on the ride itself. And that is a lot of the reason why I do these videos, because you never know what's going to happen anyway, and it's always nice to have a little record of it. And I've always used the same camera setup that I've got used to. In the early days I did have it mounted on the handlebars. That was when I had my running for media, and then when I got the Hunter, and actually that was one of my subscribers suggested that it might be nicer if they could see the handlebars in my hands, and so that's when I went away from that arrangement and went for a chest mount after trying various other mounting places for the camera. That's what I've settled on, and I rather like it. So thank you very much. I can't quite remember who it was, and if it was you, Paul, or I'm not quite sure. Apologies for that. But yes, thank you very much for the tip. It's been a great improvement. Quite a bit of slanting sunshine, which it is fairly early in the morning. You'd expect that in April. This is actually being filmed around about the middle of April, so it's a bit early for the wildflowers yet. We've only just started to see bluebells just budding up, but nonetheless it's just lovely to be out and very relaxing along these country lanes. I don't find I relax on more major roads, that's why I don't use them, because for me this is all about relaxation and just exploring the world around me, the natural world. But I don't think I ever show you running through any sort of towns, do I? Mainly because I don't ride through them. I avoid them. In the distance you can see the Barben Fells, so we're heading off towards the Kirby Lonsdale way, and this is the Hutton Roof road, which a number of you will recognise, as we often come this way because it's a nice run along the top. So yes, as we ride along here then, I'd like to share a few thoughts with you as we ride through this lovely countryside. And the first is a channel which I've been watching for some time now, and I believe some of you actually have already found him. He's called Musician on a Motorcycle, or Motorbike. Name's Mark, and he's recently got himself a Meteor 650 after trying a few other bikes. Lives down in the south of England, and a lovely presentation style, I must say. Do enjoy his, I like his voice, and that's quite important to me, the sound of someone. I think you can tell a lot from someone's voice. I might be mistaken there, but yeah, very, very pleasant riding style and exploring, and I like the thoughts that he has as he rides and talks to us. So that's one to watch out for. I certainly enjoy him. But the other one is nothing to do with motorcycling, but a love of nature, and it's the lady's name is Jules, and she is called the Wagon Witch Outdoors. Now, I came across this, YouTube decided I would like it, and how right you were, YouTube. Now I had to look at it, I thought, whoa, this is a bit different. Yeah, lady, she lives in a shepherd's hut, well, sleeps in a shepherd's hut, but actually lives mostly outdoors, and lives down Worcestershire way, Herefordshire, and just an absolute love of nature, and that really chimes with my thoughts. So yeah, that's certainly one to have a look at anyway, and see if you like it. I certainly do. I've also been sent the one ride from New Zealand. Now this happened in 2025, and I've only seen the preview so far, but what I've seen of it is absolutely stunning. This was sent to me by my good friend in New Zealand. Hello JM, thank you for that. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, what I've seen of it so far, and I'm looking forward to the whole series of rides if they have actually done it, because they started in Auckland, far north of North Island, New Zealand, and ended up down bottom of the South Island, and stunning, absolutely stunning scenery, and beautifully photographed. Yeah, so that's something I can't actually send you the link to that, I don't think anyway, but yeah, it's called the One Ride New Zealand 2025, and it's so far it's a preview, so that's a bit of search for scene to show it to you if you look around. Now then, back to this ride. Look at those lovely clouds. This is a sort of skyscape I love. Don't really care for blue skies with no clouds. I do like the cloud up there, most enjoyable. And, yeah, it does my eyesight good too, because bright sunlight, especially riding towards the east as we are this morning, early in the morning, would be dazzling. You can already see there's some flare from the lens from this camera on the right hand side there. Dodges about. I suppose some people might say that's an alien force, but no, not me. Alright, we're heading down towards the little village of Whittingham now, and we'll see how we go from there. I'll have to make a decision when we get to that junction, whether I go over towards Barmondale and up through that way, or choose a different route. But anyway, we'll see where we go in a little while. Got lots of lovely daffies out, beautiful. So yes, decision made. We'll head on across country, and we'll go towards the village of Gressingham, where we'll stop at the Loyne Bridge and take a photograph or two. And that's the River Lune, or previously medieval times called the Loyne, L-O-Y-N-E, and that's a river which runs as about 53 miles from source to sea. Starts up in Newbiggin on Lunesdale, something like that. Newbiggin on Lune, anyway. That's where it starts, but of course there's lots of tributaries lead into it all the way down. We have seen it at various points on rides in the past. A magnificent river, and at Gressingham there's this medieval bridge. So we'll have a little look at that, and it's a lovely run anyway across country. I haven't done it for a long time across that way. I've done it in the opposite direction about 2.5 years ago, something like that, from Hornby. But anyway, this will be the first time on the Hunter, I think, possibly. I'm quite sure. While we're riding, just want to share a few thoughts, more thoughts about crafts, and this came up from that channel which I've just seen, the Wagon Witch Outdoors, because she does country crafts which she sells on Etsy, and I've actually ordered some of her cards, which are absolutely beautiful, so they should be arriving soon. But many of you won't know this, but I have actually done quite a few crafts of my own in the past. Weaving, had a couple of looms, one which I built actually in first got my woodworking equipment, Marion said, could you build me a loom? Oh, goodness me. I built a loom in the past. So we went to a place near Petersfield, just north of Petersfield, near Alton. It was called Magpie Looms, I think. And they imported from Scandinavia a loom manufacturer called the Glimarkra. Now this was I'll just butt in here. We're on our way down to Gressingham across country now, and it's a lovely little run because this is the first time I've done this ever. So all new to me, all new to you. Yeah, so we went along to have a look at these looms, and I looked and I thought, Marion said to me, could you make me one of those, because it was quite expensive. I thought, so I spoke to the chap there, and I said, would you mind if I took a few photographs of this? No, go ahead, he said. Are you thinking of making one? I said, well, possibly. But I said, well, good luck with that then. I thought, yeah, you're right. Anyway, I did actually make it. It was a long task, but very pleased with the result. And we brought it all the way. No, we didn't. We sold it. That's right. We sold it to a lady in Winchester who was taking up. She was going to college to learn how to weave. But yeah, so I actually inherited a couple of looms, Marion's looms, after we moved up here, and did a fair bit of weaving. And in fact, I still do have a loom. In fact, I do have 2 looms. I've also done a fair bit of needle felting. So yeah, these are things you wouldn't know about me, would you? You'd think I was just a model boat enthusiast and model railway person and a motorcyclist and cyclist. But yes, I've got a wide variety of interests, and unfortunately too wide, because I never quite know which one to concentrate on at any one time. So yes, I'll skip from one thing to another. A very butterfly mind I've got, and something just sort of strikes me as, oh, I'll have a go at that. Yes, never mind. It keeps my mind occupied, and I enjoy that. Anyway, back to the ride. Lovely deep hedges. A beautiful time of year on a day like today. Right, well, this is an unusual way to come into Gressingham. As I say, I've never done it before. I presume it's left. At least that's the way we're going to choose. Heading down, of course, down towards the loom. And this is the road I have been along before, this junction here. So to the right would take me to Arkholm, and this way takes you to Hornby eventually. But we're just going to stop at the bridge and take some photographs. Yeah, I've just got a lovely book actually on the Loom Valley, which was from eBay. Beautiful, wonderful photographs by absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you again in a month's time.